Hello everyone, welcome back to the new video of Python coding interview question and their solution. If you are preparing for an interview, either fresher or experienced, then this video is perfect for you. I will discuss how to tackle the question along with the different solution of every problem. As a Python developer, you must know the answer of these questions. I appeal you to watch this video till the end to understand each and every line of code and their use. Before I start, if you first time visit the channel, then do subscribe and press the notification bell icon to get the update on this topic. Let us start the discussion with the first question. Here is the first question. Python program to display the words that are repeated more than or equal to n times in the text. If you read the problem carefully, you can understand that a certain input string is there which consists of a collection of words. And also user enter a value of n, which is an integer value. We have to count every occurrences of word in the string or a text, and if it is repeated more than or equal to n times, that will be displayed to the output. A certain text, Ram is a boy and Ram is playing cricket. So this Ram word is occurred 2 times in the string, along with is occurred 2 times. Rest of the words are occur only once in the string. So we'll have to first maintain the count of that words, and then we'll put integer value of n to check the repeated occurrences of a certain word in the given text. For that approach, the algorithm will be accept the input string from a user and read the value of count to check the occurrences of word. So we'll take the input and along with the value of n. Once we read the string, then we separate out the every word of the input string. Input string may consist of 100 words, 50 words, 10 words. So we'll separate out into single words. After that, we initialize the dictionary, that is the empty dictionary, which will store the count of words and their occurrences. So key will hold the words and value will hold the actual number of occurrences of that particular word in the given string. We'll iterate all the words using control structure loop, either using while or for. Every iteration will add the words in the dictionary and maintain the count. Then compare the value of count with every value in the dictionary and print the occurrences more than the mentioned value. Finally, it will display the output. We'll see these algorithmic steps through the coding. So these are the algorithmic steps for the first problem. One by one, we'll see these steps and try to convert into the coding. So first of all, step number 1, to read the input from the user. So I'll take the input Ram is a boy and Ram is playing cricket. Then I write a function, repeated words that we have to find it out, and input for that program is, input of the program is string 1, which is nothing but the certain text, and along with value of n, which is the number of times that word should appear equal or greater than in the given text. First of all, I split that particular text into the words by using the method split. So it will split the complete string into the list. We can verify it afterwards. Then we'll use the dictionary, which will hold the occurrences of word and their value. In the next step, we have to iterate the dictionary. For every word, we have to iterate. So for word in the given paragraph, that is string, if word in that dictionary, then we have to just increment the value by 1. Else will assign the value to that word is equal to 1. Finally, we are going to print the counts, and we will just check the output, repeated words, and input is str1, and I want to see the 3. I just save the code, I execute it, I get the occurrences of every word in the string. So initially I print a string. Let me explain again. this is the print string 1. So string 1 is get splitted into the list, having every word is get separated out, and then afterwards we'll iterate the complete string to find it out the occurrences of words and maintain into the dictionary with key and value. After that, user enter the value of n is equal to 3. Now repeated occurrences of the word is equal to or greater than 3, that should be printed. So after that, I'll use key value for key in a given dictionary counts if count of that key is greater than equal the value of n that the user pass. If it greater than n, then we'll preserve the output into the list. So here we will create a result list which will hold all the results. So result dot append that particular key, else nothing is going to be appended. So finally we are going to print the result. Finally we are going to print the result. Here I'll just save the code and then I'm execute it. So no word is occur more than 3 times or equal to 3. That's why it is empty. So here I'll put a 2. Occurrences of 2 is there, equal to or greater than. So now I'll execute the code. Now I'll get the 2 outcome, RAM and each. So in both the cases now we'll get the output. If user enter the value 2, so occurrences is repeated the value of n, that is 2 times. So hope you understand that how to write the code for this problem. Still if you have any doubt, you can write it in the comment section, so I'll give more explanation of your doubt. This is the next problem statement. Python program to print the rotation of string, that is from left rotation. Input string is, let's say, Gokul, and we have to rotate this string from left. So GOKUL as an input, one by one the character is shifted to the left side and the string is get rotated. So for that purpose what we need to do, the algorithmic steps are: accept the input string from user. So we'll read one string from a user, calculate the length of that string, make the original string 2 times to rotate. We will make the concatenation of that string to rotate a complete string. Then we'll iterate from 2 loops. First loop is for initializing the value of I from 0 to 5th character, and inner loop will print the string in a rotation format. Finally we'll print the output. We'll see this through the coding, how to rotate the string from left. First of all, we have to read input from user. So I'll take the input from user as Gokul. Then we have to write the function rotate left, rotate from left string. Input is string 1, and then first of all I have to calculate length of the given string. So L1 is equal to length of the given string. So string is str1. So we'll find out the length of the given string. Once we get the length of the string, then we will use a t as a temporary variable and we'll add the string 1, or we can say concatenate the string, so that the string will be Gokul, and then we'll rotate it in the printing. So initially I iterate for I inner range of the length of the string, that is L1, for j in range of L1, and we are going to print t of I plus j, and I want the comma separated values, the outcome, that's why I'll put an end, and then finally I'm going to write a print here. So just I'll explain after the execution. I call the function rotate left string and my input is str1. I save the code, I compile it, I'll get the output. So in my output, initially is Gokul, and then one by one character is get rotated. How it works? Initially, we'll read an input from a user. str1 is equal to Gokul. Definition of the function rotate left string. Initially, we calculate length of this string. So after execution of this step, we'll get the length of string is 5 in this example. Then we'll concat the string like initial string is Gokul, and again it will add a Gokul. So hope you understand this. These are the indices. For example, it starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the first 5 character, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the next 5 character. So this is my original string length, and this is my added string length with these indices. So now I want to iterate this completely in the loop for I in the range L1. So we know that the value of L1 is 5. So I just write here is 5. So this loop is iterated from 0 to 5, 0 to 4. Okay, 5 number of characters. Similarly, for this inner loop is also execute 5 times. Initially it start from I is 0, j is 0. So whenever the first outcome it will print, that time the value of I is 0 and the value of j is also 0. Value of I is 0 and the value of j is also 0. So temporarily it will print a 0, 0 character. So 0th character is g. So that is being printed. So 0 plus 0 is 0. So that character is going to be printed. Similarly, I value is constant, only j is changed. So j is 1, so is equal to first. So first character is going to be printed. So in the outcome, you can check. First j is print, then o is print because first character. Similarly, value of I is constant 0 plus value of j is increased by 1, that is 2, and finally the second character is get printed, that is k, and so on after iteration 1. Then in the second iteration, the value of I is get changed as a 1, I equal to 1, and j start from 0 again. So we'll add that value, 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. So in the next iteration, the value of first indexes get printed, that is O. 0 indexes get skipped. Then value of I is constant, that is 1 plus j is equal to 1, then 2. The second character is get printed, that is k. Here also you can check, the second character is get printed, that is 2. The process is repeated for till the value of j is valid or range, that is 5. The same process is repeated 5 times so that the string is get rotated. Hope you understand the explanation of this problem. Still, if you have any doubt, you can write it in the comment section. So this is the third question, Python program to check anagram and their occurrences in the list. First of all, we need to understand what is anagram. Anagram, it is a condition where one string or number is arranged in that manner each character of the rearranged string must be a part of another string or number. So by changing the indices of the character, and that is get matched in the original and the changed character, then that particular string is called as an anagram. For example, here I write a simple string GOK and another string which is OKG. So these both the strings are anagram because number of characters are same, along with the characters are also same, but the locations are get interchanged. That particular string is called as an anagram. So in our example, this is a certain list is given, cat, mat, sack and tc. So we have to find out anagram in this given list. So we know that cat is been organized as a tc. So that location of the last character is get replaced with the first character. That's why the number of characters are same, but locations are different. The outcome of this program should be like this. So what are the steps, algorithmic steps for that approach? Accept the input list from a user. So we'll read this input from the user. We have to again maintain the count of the occurrences of every word in the given list. So we'll initialize the empty dictionary, which will maintain the key and value pair. Key is nothing but the actual word in the given list, and value is nothing but the occurrences of that string, whether it occur once, twice or thrice in the given string. But in this case, once we calculate the count, we need to sort the dictionary. So if the dictionary if the list is sorted, then it is very easy to pick the element one by one. We'll see this through the coding. Iterate all the words using control structure loop. So we have to iterate a complete list. Arrange the word with a sorted manner and then compare if the word is in the dictionary. Otherwise, append the dictionary and show the output. So I'll show you the outcome of this program, how the anagrams is been displayed in the output. So now we'll see through the coding. First of all, we want a list of a certain data. So here I'll write cat, mat, and say rat, bat, and tc. So this is my input string, input list, not a string, and I'll write a function to check the anagram in the list, and I pass the input is L1. Okay. So we'll have to verify whether the anagram is in the given list or not. So I'll write a dictionary T1 initially, which is empty. Then we'll iterate for every element of that list. So for I in a range, so either you can find the length first and then put it into the range, or you can directly find the range inside the loop also. So you can find length inside the loop as well. So range length of L1. So total number of elements are get iterated over here. So I have to sort the data, join, and I'm going to sort the information. Sorted. I want to sort the list. So L1 of I. Once I sort the list, we need to check whether that word is there in the list or not. If word not in a list, that is L1, not in a if that word is not present in the dictionary, then we have to add that word into the dictionary. So T1 of word is equal to increment by 1. Else we'll have to make the count as a else we have to append that dictionary. So T1 of word dot append the value. So this way we can iterate the anagram, and I'm going to print the list of anagrams in the dictionary. I call a function anagram and I'm going to pass the list. So here I'll save the code and compile it. You can find there is a word anagram having occurrences 1 and 5. Rest of the elements occur only once. So there is no anagram in the given set of words. So hope you understand the solution of this problem. Still, if you have any doubt, you can write it in the comment section.